It is Father's Day, and that means that it's time to start looking for something fun to do with your dad. So maybe you want to do this. Maybe you want to head out to Acre Beer Company, and that is where you're going to be able to learn the importance of hops and barley. So joining us this morning, tell us more about the brewery is shop manager Tom "The Bread" Keneally. Good morning to you, Tom "The Bread" Keneally.
How's it going?
It is going great. Well, I have to ask you, what does the bread stand for?
You know, college nicknames kind of stick, and after all these years, people still say I hold it together. So that's where the bread comes from.
Okay. So well, let's talk about the beer now, because that's why we're here, but I was just curious. Okay, tell us about the brewery and how the tour works in case people are interested in coming out tomorrow.
Yeah, right on. You know, we've been brewing beer in this building since 2009, and you know, we feel like more than ever, people are they want to learn about where their beer comes from and what goes into the process of making it, brewing it, fermenting it, and packaging it. And we're happy to share that story as well as half Acre's history here on our brewery tours every Saturday.
Yeah, you know, and beer has made a huge comeback, say, in the last, 10 years, I guess, and breweries sprouted up over everywhere, and a lot of people are into the craft beers. But tell us about some of the beers that you offer there.
Right on. You know, we make a lot of different beers. We have our flagship beer, which is Daisy Cutter Pale Ale right here. Kind of aggressively hopped, grapefruit and very citrus, hop profile forward beer. That's our flagship. You can find it around in most bars and restaurants in town. And then we make a plethora of other beers that we offer in cans year-round. Beers like Pony Pilsner, Tuna Extra Pale Ale, and then some 6-month-of-the-year beers, as well as a special beer that we just released this weekend. We call that Plain Wave IPA, which you can actually only get at the brewery. So if you stop by for the tour, you can pick some up.
Well, first of all, I want to say I love your cans. The designs are very, very cool.
Thanks.
Very, very cool. Okay, so what is the biggest difference when you are making a beer? I'm taking the beer tour, and what do I need to focus on? If I'm a beer lover, what's the difference between the amount of hops and barley that you use, and what does it all mean?
Absolutely. You know, we find that brewing multiple different varieties of beer usually incorporates the same ingredients and similar processes, both in the brewing and fermentation, but it's the nuance of that process and you know, the slight adjustment of variables that can have such a dynamic impact on the result of the flavor of the beer. I think all in all, you know, you can get as nerdy as you want about it, but if you come to one of our brewery tours, you're going to walk away with at least a little bit of knowledge that helps you understand why you opened that 5th beer last night and maybe regretted it the next day.
And I bet you're going to walk away feeling pretty good too. So, okay, but now tell us about this shop fatherhood. What is that, and what does it take to be a shop father this Father's Day?
You know, I'm glad you asked the question. You know, we talk about the shop fatherhood a lot in the shop, and you know, common questions are, you know, do you have to be a father to be a part of the shop fatherhood? Do you even have to be a guy? And the answer is no. You know, the shop fatherhood includes anyone that feels really strongly about the hoppy brews they drink, and kind of takes a little paternal ownership over that.
Okay.
So we invite all to be part of the shop fatherhood.
Okay, so everybody's a father this weekend. So let people know.
We're all fathers.
Okay, so give us the details if you want to come out tomorrow. What do we need to know about this? Do we need to make a reservation before?
Well, so our brewery tours are every Saturday, and they start at 11 a.m. They're a first-come, first-served basis, so we recommend showing up around 10:15. By doing one tour a week, we ensure that you know, we make sure it's the most dynamic and fun time that you can possibly have. And just in case that wasn't enough, we make sure you get 3 whole pints of beer on the tour itself. So
very, very nice.
Most would say that it's a pretty good time.
Okay, that does sound like a good time. And so if you're going to do it, everybody, today's the day to head on out there and you don't have to send the beers, but I sent some of the cans. I love the artwork on your cans. They're really beautiful.
Yeah.
I love to inspect them. You have a great time.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah,
and thanks
so
for
nice talking to you.